Hey guys, how's it going? Younger89 here with you guys. First off, thanks for checking out the video. As always, feel free to like, share, subscribe. Go take a look at some other videos. I appreciate all of the support. So what we're going to take a look at today is my Bulgarian AK-74M. This is an Arsenal SLR104FR. It is a stamped AK-74M. I have done some upgrades to it. We'll talk about that more in a minute. The footage you're watching right now, I was shooting at various different poppers. They may be hard to see in the camera. They were ranging, some were about 20 yards away. Others were, I think the furthest one was set up about 40 yards away. Also, in some of the shooting footage, I was shooting at basically a paper target that was about 10 yards away. And then I was also transitioning sometimes to a target that was 50 yards away. It was kind of hard to pick up. I was just trying to shoot fast and do reloads. We'll roll in some footage, or we'll roll in some pictures here in a minute of my groups that I got at 10 yards. Also, I have shot this gun at 100 yards and tested it. As far as accuracy, it's not too bad. It's not sub-MOA accurate, but for the speed that I was shooting at, I mean, I wasn't shooting super fast, but I wasn't shooting super slow either. I was impressed with it. Also, I didn't let the barrel cool down. I just kept shooting. I believe I fired about 15 rounds in a group, but I didn't get any video footage of that. I just took the pictures of it, but you just got to trust me there. It's a pretty accurate rifle for what it is. I'm plenty happy with it. It's super reliable. We've put about 1,500 rounds through it so far, and I haven't had any issues myself. Now, my girlfriend's put about 100 rounds through it, and she did have a problem with the trigger. She had to manually reset it. That's an issue that's known with the Arsenal triggers, but I haven't had that issue, and I've put about 14. She's put about 100 rounds through it, so 1,400 that I've put through it. So I am possibly looking into upgrading to an ALG trigger, but I don't mind the Arsenal trigger as of right now, but I have done some other upgrades to it. Now, I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Stay tuned, and we will talk more about this rifle, and I'll show you guys some of the upgrades here in a minute. Enjoy. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed the shooting footage. I definitely think the little GoPro was worth the money. It's going to give the channel a lot of first-person shooting videos, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. So look forward to seeing that and more of my gun reviews and videos. So moving on to what the video is about, the Arsenal SLR104FR. And I will show you guys it is unloaded. Now, going over some of the upgrades I've done to the gun, I've added the Krebs enhanced safety. It gives you this little ledge so you can work the safety easier. Your standard AK safety, you have to come all the way up here to work it, and you're pretty much breaking your grip. Now, you do keep a partial grip, but with this Krebs enhanced safety, you keep a full grip. And whenever you swipe down, you just follow it down and go right into the trigger guard. So it's really nice. It's about $50 upgrade, but I definitely think it's worth it. It's a stupid simple install. Moving along, I have the Ultimac gas rail system. This replaces your gas tube, doesn't affect reliability, gives you a Picatinny rail, and if you mount a little micro red dot on here, it'll actually allow you to co-witness with your iron sights. So that's a great option. I actually did an install video if anybody needs help installing. So go check out my channel and look at that. I'll leave a link in the description to go there. Also, I've added the little primary arms MD80S red dot. This is about $169, but it has 50,000 hours of battery life. It's waterproof, and these things are durable as hell. There's torture tests out there. These red dots performing exceptionally well. For the price, they're almost a carbon copy of an 8.22 micro, but at about a third of the price. So they're great red dots, and I definitely would recommend it. I've used these on a couple different rifles for about a year now, and I've had extremely good success with them. The mags, I have some Circle 10 mags as well as some of these East German Bakelite mags. I actually bought this pack. It came with 4 Bakelite mags and a cleaning kit for 150 bucks. And it was brand new in the sealed bag. I guess someone was sealing it, keeping it sealed as a collector piece. But for the price I got it for, I opened them up and I started using them. I paid roughly about $38 a piece whenever you break it down for the mags. So for $38 a piece for 30 round Bakelite magazines, That's a really good deal for 5.45 Bakelite magazines. So, and these ones were brand new, so I'm exceptionally happy with them. I wanted mags that were going to be as reliable as the gun I was putting them into, because I do plan on using this as one of my shit hit the fan type guns. You guys saw I was practicing coming up, deactivating the safety, shooting, also reloading, shooting at different ranges and everything like that, practicing double tapping and all that stuff. So I am training with this rifle. Now I'm not as good as I'm going to get with it. Hopefully I'll improve a lot with it, get my reload time a little bit better, improve the accuracy a little bit. I was fairly happy with what I was getting from coming up, deactivating the safety, and shooting at 10 yards. I was happy with the group sizes that I was getting. But I can tighten up a little bit more, and I'm sure I'll improve with time. I've only put about 1,500 rounds through this gun, which isn't a lot, but it is a good amount of rounds through a rifle. Most of the rounds I've shot through this gun have just been, just shooting it at about 100 yards, just making sure I have the red dot dialed in good, practicing with it. And then I have put, I'd say about a third of the rounds have been actually training with it and getting acclimated to the trigger, getting acclimated to the mag changes and everything like that. Because I'm not necessarily an AK guy. I sort of am becoming an AK guy, but I've always been more of an AR guy, an AR variant guy. I'm a big fan of the Tavor and the SIG MCX and the SCAR rifles. But I've always shot AKs. I mean, my dad's owned them over the years, but I've never actually owned one until this one, and I've been more than happy with it. It's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite rifle in my collection at the time. So I'm very happy with it. So these guns, Arsenal USA said they're not going to be importing them into the United States anymore. They said that in spring of 2017. So if they hold true to their word, because Arsenal has said stuff and did the complete opposite. But if they actually don't import these guns in the United States, that's going to suck. Because as we all know, the Vepr FMs got banned this past summer of 2017. So the Veprs got banned, so no more Vepr 74s or 47s, at least for the foreseeable future. And then with Arsenal not importing the 104s, that really limits us on our 5.45x39 AK-74 pattern rifles that we can get here in the United States. So that kind of sucks, but I just so happened to be at the right time, right place, and picked this guy up. I actually got it from a dealer in Texas. I believe it's called RGV Arsenal. He didn't inflate his prices because a lot of people are trying to sell these for a lot more than they are new. People were selling used ones for around $2,000. This was around the election time I saw this. Now, obviously, the prices have settled a little bit, but I still do see these listed on the internet for crazy prices for used ones. But he didn't inflate the price. I think I paid $1,090. Shipped to my FFL from Texas to Pennsylvania. So I was more than happy with it, with the transaction, everything like that. But these are hard to come by, and if you do see them on Gunbroker and stuff like that, most of the time they're the ones that are set up with the short gas tube to be crinked, to have an SBR put on it, to cut the barrel and everything like that. So, so that's something to watch out for. But if you're looking for a 104FR, they're going to be very hard to come by. You're probably going to have to look at the used market, depending on which time you watch this video and if Arsenal decides to start re-importing them. But they're great guns. They have the folding stock. That's what the FR is. And they fold and they lock open, and then they also lock closed. You can shoot it with the stock open or closed. I don't know why you would want to shoot it with the stock open unless you were getting out of vehicle in a stressful situation or something like that. But they're really nice. The stock actually stays in there pretty good. There's no wiggle whatsoever with it. I know a lot of guns, not only AKs but AR pattern rifles as well, that have folding stock. Sometimes they're pretty loose, but this one is very tight. Now this is the Desert Sand furniture, the U.S. made Arsenal furniture. I'm really happy with it. I haven't have any complaints about it. It's functional, it works, and it keeps it looking like an AK. So I have thought about changing some stuff out, but at this time I haven't changed the furniture or anything like that. Again, I'm running the factory Arsenal 2-stage trigger. A lot of people hate this trigger. I don't necessarily have too much of a problem with it. I mean, it is kind of not the best trigger in the world for a rifle, but it's not that bad either, so I guess I'm okay with it. But overall, I'm really happy with this gun. I'm happy with the Ultimac rail system. I'm happy with the little primary arms red dot. I'm happy with the Krebs safety. It's just all around a great rifle, super dependable, super reliable, and what more could you ask out of a fighting rifle? So thanks for watching. In the future, we will do some more. We will do another update on this video down the line, or on this gun, excuse me, down the line. And next time we'll probably get some long range shooting footage. We'll also shoot some groups on camera at 100 yards and see how it goes and everything like that. So if there's anything you want to request for the next video, leave that in the comment section below. If you have any questions or anything like that, leave those in the comment section below. I try to get back to you guys as soon as I can, and I'll see what I can do. But thanks for watching. As always, like, share, subscribe. Go take a look at some other videos. God bless, and have a good one, guys.